I'm Dr. Bucci, and we're going to be talking about some pelvic exercises to work their SI and their gluteals. These are great because their pelvis should be able to tilt forward and backward, so we can work on mobilizing and strengthening their SI, which a lot of horses have problems in that lower back SI area. It can be hard to know how to do this exercise, so we're going to go over where to put your hands and what we're looking for when we're doing these exercises. So we're going to be practicing a pelvic tilt forward, where his pelvis comes forward, scrunching under, and then we're going to work on a pelvic tilt back, almost a butt tuck as well, where their pelvis tilts more up. And then we're also going to do a fishtail where it goes side to side. So in order to decide where to put your hands, we'll usually go about where their swirl is, and about a hand's width on either side of their spine. So here is his spine right here. We're going to do a hand's width, and we're going to just go a little bit in front of the swirl. And so we'll put just a little piece of tape there that's where that's happening. And we'll put one about on the other side where that's happening as well. So we can see, okay, this is where we're going to use our hands and we're going to poke. It's actually a reflex for them to do that. For the hind end, we're going to take our hands in the shape of an L and put them at the base of his tail. And so in that way you get about a hand's width on either side as well. And right where those middle fingers hit, that's where you're going to poke with those fingers as well. Some horses are really stubborn or stoic or just don't want to do it, so instead of fingers you may have to get the pointy side of a hoof pick or something else to get those done. So when we're doing a pelvic tilt back or a butt tuck, we're doing our hands in that way, right in the shape of an L, right where your middle fingers hit. And then you're going to take a step to the side because we don't want to get kicked. So some horses can be really dangerous to do this one. And usually we don't recommend it to those ones that are likely to kick. And then we're going to dig in and wiggle with our fingernails and just ask him to lift that booty up. And then we want him to hold it for a few seconds. So we're going to ask him to lift and hold it. And then he'll slowly go back down. So that is a butt tuck. If they're really resistant, you can start up a little higher, again, a hand's width on either side, and go down. So that is our butt tuck. The front pelvic tilt is we're going to put our hands on either side where these in front of the swirl and about a hand's width on the side of his spine, and we're going to dig and wiggle there as well. And so we're going to poke, and they have a reflex to flex their pelvis and their back down. So he's just going to do that, and you're going to hold it for a few seconds and then let go. So horses should be able to do that. When they don't, they usually have some mobilization problems in their lower back that makes that either painful or maybe neurologically we're not working as well as we should. The other one, to do a side to side, to work that side to side motion of their lumbar and their SI, is you're just going to alternate. So you're going to pick the same spot on the right side and the forward spot on the left side, and you're going to again dig in and poke so that he bends his back to the left and then he bends his back to the right. So we like to call this one a fishtail because he's swimming back and forth. So we're going to the left, we're going to the right, and then we'll also show that from above so that you can see what that looks like for his back. And if you have any questions, you're welcome to contact us at Turning Point Vet, and also follow the rest of our YouTube page for other exercises.